Day 2 of panel interviews for Conscious You.
Conscious You, hosted by Tiffany Cano, blind spot healer and CEO, and highly perceptive people academy. The meeting place where spirits soar and fly and fly and fly. Where healers, coaches, seekers meet beneath the vast sky. In the light of newfound wealth, prosperity takes hold. Health blossoms, hearts warm as stories unfold. Feeling love, seen and heard, in connections that bind. Our spirits grow stronger with peace of mind. Awake and rise, your spirit calls in this hallowed space. Conscious You, where hearts connect, transcending time and place. Hand in hand we rise above in this journey so profound. For a world healed in power, where love is found.
Yes, welcome to day 2. We have amazing speakers today for the Conscious You pre-event panel, so you can start meeting the speakers. We have Shiraz Babu, Liana Goffman, Lisa Reed, Cynthia Clark, and these coaches and healers are here with their heart, with insights and blessings and love for you. So come play with us not only today, but at Conscious You, and you can register for free at consciousyou.org. And not only is it a fun gathering, because I have a games master who makes it really entertaining even in between the speakers, but we also give away extra prizes above and beyond the 2 gifts each speaker's bringing. So you literally have potential to receive like 100 gifts at this event. All right. So let's please begin with Shiraz. Tell me about yourself. And tell me, who do you help? How do you serve? What do you love doing?
Thank you so much, Tiffany. I am a reality interventionist, and I help women coaches unleash their full potential to and scale their businesses to 7 figures, because many are sick and tired of inconsistent income, feeling like the best kept secret, and not having the impact that they want in the world. So I help you become a high impact, high income, sought after expert in your field.
Mm-hmm. Shiraz is amazing. He is one of the few healers I have work on me. And he can see blind spots the way I see blind spots, but it's hard when you're doing it for yourself. So Shiraz is amazing with helping me with my own, and he's going to be helping you guys as well. All right. Yes. Lisa.
Hi. I was expecting to go third.
Sorry.
So I serve entrepreneurs who are coaches, consultants, purpose-driven people who know in their heart that they would love to be speaking in order to attract their clients. It's like a deep-seated, they see themselves on stage, but they just aren't sure. What should their talk be? How would they attract their clients? Where should they speak? And so we cover all that in the Get Your Talk Ready to Rock sessions and the Speaker Training Academy, so that they can not only have a great talk, but then learn how to stay booked for the rest of their career.
Love it. Thank you, Lisa. All right. Cynthia, tell us about who you serve, how you help, what love do you bring to the world?
Well, thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. My name is Cynthia Clark, and I love to serve people who are looking for their authentic selves, their divine selves, and what that means to live on purpose in harmony with manifesting their dreams, their desires, their highest potential, essentially. So I work with the spiritual seekers and typically people who are in transition, going through some major changes in their lives, and they want to get grounded in their clarity and pathway. So I call myself a spiritual mentor, and I'm also a hand analyst expert. And so my avenue for helping you is to discover the secrets that are right there in your hands.
Do me.
I know. I definitely got to do you. We're going to have a really fun talk at some point.
Nice. Well, maybe you can, come fly, because she's a pilot also. Come fly, come meet me. We can have lunch and you can look at my
Sure.
hands and we can play.
Yeah, for sure. We'll do that soon.
Awesome. All right. Liana, I know you love helping people with healing traumas. Tell me more about that. Oh, you need to unmute. There you
Hey
go.
there. Thanks for having me here, Tiffany, and all the other speakers that are joining us today. And what you were talking about, Shiraz, I actually had the opportunity to do a session with him just 2 weeks ago, and it was absolutely amazing. So thank you, Shiraz, as well. As I said, I'm Liana Goffman. I'm also known as the Tenacious Trauma Terminator, and I show women who have experienced previous traumas how to eliminate that unwarranted negative emotion and limiting belief that they've acquired from their past. There's generally a large gap between where they are and where they want to be, and I've created an easy to follow step-by-step system that helps them bridge that gap, and it's quicker and way more fun than spending years trying to figure it all out on your own.
I love it, love it, love it. Whenever we can do that deep dive healing of the subconscious mind, I think it's the best way to have those long-lasting results for people. Okay, so my next question to you, amazing coaches and healers, is tell me a success story about one or more of your clients. And Liana, since you were last, I'm putting you first.
All right. Well, I help hundreds of women, but it one of the main ones that sticks out in my mind is a client who was very similar to me, and her name was Monica. She was ready to give up after 11 years of therapy, and then she followed my step-by-step system and eliminated 18 years of depression. Now
Nice.
she's thriving with her job. She's in a great relationship. She's bought a car. She's moved into different houses. And every time I catch up with her, it's amazing how the shift went from where she was, and she's gotten exactly to where she wants to be, and she's still growing.
Excellent. Excellent. All right, Lisa, you're next. I don't know if I can get you up on the stage. There you go.
One of my clients, I'll call her Susie, she had done some speaking training in the past, but still wasn't comfortable with her message. She was suffering from that perfectionitis that some of us suffer from, and trying to be what she thought other people wanted. And when we actually started working together in the Speakers Training Academy, she was able to really get aligned with her own self and being okay with being her, which is, we think, oh, that's so easy. It's not always easy. And once we unleashed that and rejiggered everything for her, she went from speaking once a year reluctantly to now speaking 5 times a month. And in fact, she's on her way out of state tomorrow to go speak at a big national event and be a judge as well. So very excited for her.
Yes, love it. Shiraz.
Right. I had a client, Tammy, and she does one-on-one grief counseling. At most, she could serve 6 or 7 people a month without exhausting herself, and that's what she wanted, but she'd never get more than 4, and sometimes not even that, 1 or 2. And when we looked at the issue, we found out that if she allowed herself to have more, her mind said, well, what if it's not just 6 and 7? What if it's 20? What if it's 30? It would just be too many people. And I said, well, then start saying no. And she goes, they're coming to me for grief and trauma. I'd feel like crap if I turn them away. So we set up a system where, okay, you've got people that you know. If you can't handle the load, send it to people you trust. You can get commissions, make some money that way. And it just put this ease through her body. And the next day, she got her 5th client for the month. The next week, she got her 6th client for the month. And since that time, 2 years ago, she's consistently got 6 and 7 clients every single month.
Nice. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you. Cynthia.
Yeah, so I've worked with over 8,000 people now in the last 17 or so years. So hopefully I've made an impact on at least a few of those. And I do work with people, sometimes young people. And so one that sticks out in my mind was a high school student who his mother had gotten a reading from me, and I've done some work with her over the years in multiple capacities. And her son was failing some of his classes. He was really struggling in school, but he was incredibly intelligent. So I think he was just bored, one of those kind of kids. And so anyway, she brought him to me, and I worked with him just for an hour. I mean, it wasn't even a long time. And he could finally see who he really was. And so we went deep into his soul energy and what his soul wanted for his purpose and his pathway in life. And I got to tell him things about himself that he knew that I would never know. And his whole life turned around, and he ended up doing much better in school after that. He had a new just a new direction and a new, like a fresh start for him. So it was really, I was so happy to see that for him because his potential was really off the charts. He was very smart. So I love helping people like that.
Nice. Nice. Excellent. All right. Sometimes I forget to actually answer my own questions too. So I'm going to take a shot at it. For those of you who are new to working with me, I'm Tiffany Cano. I'm a blind spot healer and CEO of Highly Perceptive People Academy. And I started getting paid for healing when I was 8 years young, $1 for 10 minutes. And I've been teaching transformation workshops for almost 30 years now. And some of my favorite, I guess, miracle stories from my clients. We'll start with money. I mean, I've had people just listen to my money magnet program on day 3 and say, I got a job, or I got a raise, or I got this, fat sum of cash that I never even was anticipating. Or one of my clients in Canada sold her house for like $200,000 more than she thought she could sell it for, and it sold fast. And then I've had clients who have had health breakthroughs where there's no more cancer and there's no more like moderate to severe ailments. And then there's been those who wanted like a stronger spiritual connection, and they're able to start really feeling the visceral, tangible presence of the divine and being more clairvoyant and intuitive. And so those are just a fun few of the ways that I've enjoyed helping other people grow and create the life that they want. When we get our subconscious aligned and congruent for success, all is possible. All right. So my lovely coaches and healers, what would be one wish you have for humanity? And it can be more than one, but like if you were to like wave your magic fairy wand, what might that be? Go ahead. Popcorn it out.
For me, I would like for people to learn to love themselves. I found most, if not all, of the problems are coming from you not loving yourself, you thinking you're not enough. So the way you express that comes off in trying to show off or getting angry or being sad all the time. And when you truly fill yourself up with love without having to rely on other people, your impact grows, your happiness grows, and the love you receive amplifies exponentially. So that's what I like.
Thank you.
I would
Liana. Oh, go ahead.
I said I would love to see everybody on the ascension path, because we are all moving into a higher dimensional reality, and we need to wake up to what that actually is and recognize that we are divine beings. We're spiritual beings having a human experience, and we're all so precious. So I would love for people to recognize that in themselves.
Thank you, Cynthia. All right, Liana, then
All right.
Lisa.
I'll go now. I would like for everybody to join the VIP of your Conscious You Summit, number one. And for
Thank
all
you.
the intention of all the speakers out here, basically for us to make that connection with your audience and for us to be able to shine our light out on everybody so that they can see their own light and bring it up and make them feel the best that they can so that they too can go and share their light and their gifts with others. Because as we continue to share our gifts with you and your audiences, and they feel better and stronger and happier with themselves, it just is one of those, and so on, then we end up in a much happier place in this world.
Thank you. Lisa.
Oh my gosh, I'm feeling all the wishes come true right now. This is amazing. Thank you. What a great conversation. And I'm my answer was similar to Liana's. Why I do what I do is so that I believe everybody has a gift that they can give that's going to help other people. And when we're able to do that, our whole shared consciousness rises. So if we all were doing that, living our gifts, giving our gifts to others, then that would help our entire humanity, our entire planet. So I'm all about everything that everybody said.
Thank you. All right. For my wish, I'm busting out my fairy wand. Okay. Thank you, God, for blessing every person, every being with peace, 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 love, health, vitality, prosperity, and abundance. Yay. So this is just one of the ways that I play, but sometimes it takes me a little while to actually turn it off. I guess the blessings just want to keep coming. So I would actually love for us to collectively do a little humanity blessing. And blessings for Florida right now. I think they could use some extra TLC. So the way I'd like to guide that is imagine that the earth is in front of you like a small ball and your hands are raised. And I would invite not only the speakers here, but everyone who's watching live to bless humanity. Okay. So I'm a devotional person, so I'll do it via prayer, and you can pray in whatever way resonates with you. Thank you, God, for showering every person, every being on this planet with tremendous healing, inner healing, spiritual healing, mental healing, emotional healing, physical healing, prosperity and abundance healing. Thank you for the safety and protection, the physical safety and protection of everyone who is being influenced by the national disasters and the hurricane that is approaching Florida right now. Thank you for blessing the storm and the people with mercy, grace, and ease, softening that hurricane into just a gentle breeze and protecting people, animals, nature, homes, cars, Thank you for lots and lots of mercy, grace, and ease for the entire planet. Thank you, God, for blessing people with prosperity and abundance and helping them to have that clarity and divine purpose and taking action on their intuition and guidance. Thank you for blessing everyone on this planet and Mother Earth herself. Thank you. Amen. I'll take a little inhale and exhale on that. Okay, so that's the kind of energy that we're bringing into the summit. And now I want to actually tell you what the speakers are going to be talking about during that summit. So, Cynthia, please share with us about your topic at Conscious You.
Oh, how exciting. Yes, I'm going to be talking about how to activate your crystalline light body. I started channeling all sorts of information after I moved to Sedona, Arizona. So it's been about 5 years now. I just started seeing the number 717 literally 5 times a day for weeks and weeks and weeks. It was insane how much it was in my face. So all of that has led me to download all this information from the higher dimensional realms. And what I have learned, which is really fascinating, is that your hands are not only the roadmap to everything about you. You can just think of it like your mirror to your soul, your personality, and your free will, but they are also portals to your multidimensionality. And you can access those portals to ascend your life, to activate higher states of consciousness. So that is what I will be talking about.
Lovely. Thank you. Wonderful. All right, Liana. Oh, can't hear you. Your sound went out.
Is it back?
No. Yeah. Now we
Okay.
can hear you.
Thanks again. During my talk, I will be talking about the 5 shifts to eliminate negative emotions and limiting beliefs that were caused by depression, trauma, past abuse, and how to eliminate some of the effects and the results of PTSD. I was going to say, I give a few little tools and techniques and action items, and I may even pick somebody from the audience, depending upon their anxiety level, how high it is, and do a little exercise on how to eliminate that anxiety.
Excellent. I want you to do kinesthetic experiential stuff. We love that. So bring it on.
You got it.
All right, Lisa.
All right. This is so fun. I'll be speaking about the truth about how to get speaking gigs now. And I'll be sharing the key to unlock your bookability. A lot of times we just get stuck. We don't even know how to get started. I will share how to start finding treasure literally in your own backyard. There's like speaking treasure all over. We just got to dig a little bit. So I'm going to show you where to dig. And then we'll also finish off with the number 1 secret that I have found over 10 years of experience of how to have a consistent speaking referral result so that you're always booked. And so I'll be sharing the secrets of that too.
Woohoo! Nice. Okay, Shiraz.
All right. So I will be speaking on unlocking prosperity, how to succeed faster and have a bigger impact with less effort. So in that talk, I'm going to talk about how you are addicted to your current reality, your current circumstances and results. That's why I'm a reality interventionist. And of course, how to get out of that addiction and give you some tools so that you can move forward and deal with the withdrawal that inevitably comes when you try to create bigger success.
Thank you. Thank you. And will you be like doing a live healing for
If it's
people?
allowed, I'm happy to play.
Yeah,
with
do it. We want that. We want some Shiraz healing. We like it.
All right.
Bring it on. All right. So, one other person who is meant to be here on this panel is Susan Schatzer. And so, I just want to bring some love and light to her. She's in the middle of evacuating for the hurricane, but her talk is on the keys to conscious creation. So she's another brilliant healer that you're going to have an opportunity to experience because the hurricane will be over by then. So she can bring her magic into the space as well. So we love you, Susan. Be safe. Big love. All right. Next on our questions is tell me about your gifts that you are having in the summit. So Liana, you're up first.
Okay. So for all the attendees, they're going to get to download my #1 international best-selling book. It's How to Let It Go. I believe it's right. I don't know, to my left or to my right. I don't know, the backwards thing with Zoom. And if you're a VIP, we're going to be doing a complimentary deep dive and having a strategy session where you'll get clear on identifying the problem, how to influence your unconscious mind, know how you got there, how to get rid of it, what is triggering you, and then be able to implement a step-by-step plan on how to go from where you are to where you want to be. And that
Nice.
is valued, if somebody was just to call up, $479.
Nice. Okay, so I just want to point that out for a moment. One speaker's gift more than pays for the VIP, which is only $47. It's super cheap. So not only sign up for free, but if you feel called to it, grab that VIP package because you're going to get the recordings. You're going to get all the VIP gifts. One of them is a healing with me. You'll get a half-hour healing with me. And I have an amazing online course called Insight, Discovering Your 9 Blocks to Success, Health, Love, and Joy. So, there's lots and lots and lots of fun and extra goodies that go into that VIP. All right. Cynthia, tell us about your gifts.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. I am excited to be sharing my book, The Mojo of Multidimensional Manifesting, Unlocking True Abundance Through Spiritual Ascension. So you'll get to download that in the ebook format, as well as there's an audio version. So the gift is not only your ability to download that and listen to it, but also I have a whole back end that you get all sorts of free training. And I just threw in all sorts of goodies for you to really connect to your multidimensionality. My VIP gift is to activate your money portal, and I teach you some multidimensional processes to do that. And that is a training that can really help you just reframe your relationship with money and abundance and just move you into a much more positive state with your relationship to money. So and you can also sign up for a free chat with me as well in the VIP. So I look forward to connecting with you and actually spending some time getting to know you. So thank you so much.
Okay. All right. Next, let's go, Shiraz. Tell us about your gifts, please.
So one of my gifts are, I call them Stop Thinking Like a Goldfish audios. So in order to manifest the life of your dreams, you have to be able to hold the thought and the associated emotion for 30 seconds or more. And most people can hold a thought for 7 seconds or less, which is about the same as a goldfish. So the audios train your brain to hold those thoughts so you can start manifesting in a powerful way. And that's the one. And
I know it's like
Just
Uber- and your VIP gift?
And my VIP gift is a workshop that I do called Refuel Your Ambitions. It's a 3-hour workshop where we go deep into why you aren't going after what you really want, why you have, or your parents have, or society has decided to say, no, let's keep the ambitions down low and safe and absolutely doable, as opposed to skyrocketing you to where you'd love to be. And it's interactive. I will be working directly with people to clear out the crap that's in them. And when you're at the event, you'll see me working. Apparently now you'll see me working with people at the event. So you'll get a taste of it. And it's going to be 3 hours of that. So it's going to be very powerful.
Nice. Definitely take advantage of Shiraz's VIP gift because, as I've said before, he's magnificent.
Thank you.
Mhm. Lisa, tell us about your gifts for the summit.
Oh my gosh. So the first gift that everyone will get access to is a masterclass called How to Attract Your Clients Through Speaking Yes Even Now. It's valued at $197. And this is a course that I created after we had gotten through some of the more significant parts of the pandemic. And I went from speaking in person to only, pretty much, to speaking virtually only. And I booked, I think it was like 40 or 50 virtual gigs from April 2020 to December 2020. And then, so this class is from that. So it's kind of like, if you're thinking about giving up or you think it's too hard or whatever, like, no, it's not. Let me still show you what's still going to work no matter what's going on in the world. And then for the VIP, they're going to get access to the replay of my Get Your Talk Ready to Rock bootcamp. This is a really valuable gift for anyone who's thinking about becoming a speaker, but just doesn't know how to like get their ideas from their head to actual reality. And that gift is valued at $297.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
And I wish I could get you to laugh as much as when Shiraz talks. Shiraz isn't even being funny, and you are like so giddy. So that's my goal. I'm gonna work on that.
He just has funny titles.
So calm, cool, and collected, and you are just. I love it. I love it. I was feeling giddy too.
All right, so let's do a round now of telling jokes. No, I'm kidding. But you can if you want. A round of what's a teaching? What's a golden nugget that you want to share with people that you haven't yet mentioned? And
Okay, I'll go.
okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
A golden nugget would be is when you're listening to these speakers, take notes, write the things down, especially if they're giving you, this is a key takeaway, or this is a magic moment, or this is, something you should walk away with. Go ahead and write it down. Take a screenshot of it, and then you can always refer back to it. That would be my golden nugget.
Thank you. Go ahead, Lisa.
So I think that one of the things I hear a lot is people will tell me, they'll confess to me, I have always thought maybe I could be a speaker, or I like dream about it. I think about it, I imagine it, but I'm just like, who, this is what they're confessing. Like, who am I? Like, how can I do that? And I'm telling you, what's really cool about speaking is that it's a level playing field. You do not have to have a PhD. You don't have to have years and years and years of experience. As long as you have something valuable to share, listen to that voice inside you, because not everybody is tapped to be a speaker. It's not for everyone, and that's totally okay. But if you're feeling that little, like the little tap, just some inspiration, you can do it. You can do it.
Thank you. Cynthia.
Yeah, so I thought I'd just share a quick little quote from my book. It's a message from my spirit guides about manifesting. And they said this. They said, "You are already a magical manifester of any abundance that is in alignment with your vibrational resonance. To bring something new into your life, You need to create your desire in the realm of creation, feel it with your connection to the cosmic heart, and follow through with proactive steps as you know your desire is arriving. So, what I get from that message is that you can create whatever you want in your life, and you do not have to be a victim. You are a co-creator, and I think that is very empowering when you really embody that and you really get that. So, that's a message from my spirit guides.
I love it. That's beautiful. Shiraz, you're up.
I'll start with a joke because you asked.
Awesome. Dad jokes.
Well, that's it. I'm known for telling dad jokes, but I don't actually have any kids, which makes me a faux pas.
That's funny.
So the nugget is that oftentimes when you are listening to someone talk or watching an interaction as someone's being coached, you will sit there going, oh, what am I going to ask? And you're waiting for your turn to be coached. But you can get value out of whatever's going on. So the question you want to be asking when someone's talking or working with someone else is, how does this apply to me? And the more you're in that state of how does this apply to me, the more value you're going to get out of any event you go to.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. I'm trying to. Okay. So my golden nugget, for every 100 to 200 conscious thoughts we have, there's 11 million subconscious thoughts. And we can get our subconscious aligned with our conscious. It takes a little inner reflection, a little effort, some healing, perhaps, using various, personal development and healing tools, but anything is possible for you. You could truly, deeply have an exquisite life that you love and are thriving. And one of my go-tos when I notice that I'm feeling triggered or emotional about something, or confidence is shaken or angry or whatever it is, anything other than peace, basically, my go-to is breathing into my heart, touching my heart, and sending my consciousness up, 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 connecting with my higher soul, connecting with the divine, and remembering that I am the soul. I'm a child of God. I'm a spiritual being. And as I breathe and connect with source, or whatever is your name for source, right? And then just bring that presence in to the moment. That in and of itself can shift you back into the peace place. That can start creating new neural pathways in your brain as well. So let's use our brain in an empowering way and do good in the world. I think us here, that is one of the driving forces for all of us. How can we be even more loving and bring more light and bring more healing and empower people to be the best versions of themselves? Am I right? Yeah. So in order to receive more of that, come to Conscious You. It's on October 17th and 18th. It's going to be live via Zoom. And, we have a variety of speakers throughout both days. I have a games master giving away raffle prizes and doing fun things in between speakers. So this is going to be a really, really fantastic, well-spent 2 days. When I did my last summit in April, I had people staying up till 2 a.m. because they didn't want to miss it. And they were, in Europe. I had people getting up super early in Australia to watch it. So this is a magnificent global event. Come, play with us. All right. I will see you there. ConsciousYou.org. Sign up now. Much love and blessings to all.